Our topic for today is all about analyzing the needs, or it may also be called as needs assessment process. This is the process in which identifying different aspects and things in regard to the specific outcome that you wanted to achieve. By doing this process, it includes three important steps, which is the first one, gathering the needs information. Number two, we have reviewing and prioritizing the needs. And lastly, number three, documenting your results. You must be ready now by doing the process in which gathering the specific information in your concept.
Step 1. Gathering the need of information is the process of developing project that people or group needs and wants. The purpose of gathering information is to support the planning of your organization work to become more fully inclusive. Example, when you gather information, make sure that your resources are reliable. And it is important to look at available facts, objectives, and information, including demographic and best practices of your research.
In reviewing, prioritize the needs. You select the important parts of gathered information. As a result, it will be helpful to address your assessment clear and informative. There are four types of categories that help obtain the information thoroughly. Firstly, the information capture, like students' grade and attendance. Secondly, information access that gather their personal access, like World Wide Web surfing. In addition, there is information processing capabilities, like, for example, the grade point average of the students. And lastly, the information sharing, which is finding ways to communicate and get the answer of the respondents, just like email or video teleconferencing. After that, you should prioritize the needs for the assessment to flow according to your aim goal.
Students' interview will help you in the final process of need assessment. After knowing the policies from the administration and the strategies from them, you need to also know your students, because students are your target, and you must be aware of what they need, and the students themselves will tell you about what else they need. It is not just about the series of interview in a formal way, but also to build a relationship and your interaction with your students, so they can easily understand you, in a sense that you can know how they understand you. Students will give you information about how well you will be understood in a class, and what they perceive as their needs for English. With this information, you should be able to identify the institutional goals, the skills to be developed in your ESP class, and the level at which you should teach your English and communicate best with your students.
So now we already heard about the three steps in the needs assessment process. For more understanding, we will have a quick review about our lesson for today. So let us go to step 1, which is gathering the needs information. So this process is a bit time consuming, so it is more favorable to do this by having a free schedule in which you will only stick to this matter. Also, always consider your participants, and if it needed, adjust the given date and time if they haven't given their suggestions and opinion, because their words are very important to hear. Reviewing and prioritizing the needs. Once you have gathered all the important information, you must have a careful scan or review. You should also consider to determine the more and the least important information in addition to your technology solution. And lastly, we have the step 3, documenting your results. You are now in the last part of the needs assessment process. So the general statement of the needs is what is essential initially. Remember that the good rule of thumb is to pretend your involvement with the project will end at this phase, and someone will have to pick up where you left off.